and start streaming. Still says public. Okay. Docs. Chat. How beautiful. Yep, we're live now. Okay. Sweet Lord. With that, perfect face cam, yeah, thanks. Hello, we have got our rough too. What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? I got this set up. Yep. That's that. This is me. Welcome. I just wasted like 15 minutes of my time trying to wait for people to join, but I had it set as private again because for some reason OBS didn't save my settings. YouTube didn't either. I also fixed the audio last night, so it shouldn't sound like there's four of me going at the same time, so I hope you enjoy that. It should be lovely. Anyway, let's start. Cause why not? What else are we gonna do? I'm balling in a T95 E3. That's awesome. I'm gonna ball in a KV and a BT5. Kind of look like Adrian Shepard. I don't know who that is. Is that an insult or is that good? With the skull emoji, I'm gonna guess that's bad. W LARPs, so it's good. Alright. Well, the difference is I don't have a finished World War II tanker uniform. Or a Russian one. I don't have any Russian uniform out yet. I'm working on it. Just got shot by like three different tanks, all ricochet. That's great. Behind the hill. Ah, crap. I guess we're staying here. Look at that. Oh crap. I got a little thirsty. Give me for a second. I do defog my goggles. Look at that. We're going with this. It's too painful to use anything else. I just need 13,000 research points. And then we can get the KV-1. But for now, Stringer shoots. You know what? I know the face cam's probably enjoyable, but it's pretty uncomfortable. So it's going away. I'm gonna take all my. I'll at least take my what's it called? The gator off. I'll at least take that off. Alright, now you can hear me clearer, and I can see. Hope you enjoyed the face cam while it lasted. I'll do more later on in other streams. For now, no more face cam. Can't do it. Just can't do it.
Anyway, alright, sorry for that little distraction. We'll get back into the program. I blocked 3 times my health. That is surprising. That's amazing. Sorry about that. What is your opinion on Tony Gonzalez versus Brandon Hurd? Who do you think will win? I don't think Tony's recovering. He's not. No, from what's coming, no, he's done. Now Tony's done. Now Brandon's winning by a long shot, and also Brandon's a genuinely good person. So I like Brandon. I watch his stuff. I mean, I'm going to figure out. I'm going to assume that everyone here does. If you watch what I do, or you don't, but you know who he is. That's enough. As long as you know who he is, at least, then we're fine. I like Brandon though. I don't like Tony very much. I will say, unpopular opinion, both the wife who cheated with Tony and Tony himself are both bad people. The co-worker, she's also a horrible person. And I say that because she was also married and she also had a kid. She had a kid and a husband. So they both suck. Tony lived to tell the tale and he denied everything. At least the co-worker admitted it, like basically instantly. So I do give her props for that. She was able to admit it. Now Tony hasn't really denied it, but he hasn't admitted it either. So there's where I lie with that. But in terms of who do I think will win, Brandon's absolutely winning. In every case, he will win. I think he only has a little bit of a shot because Trump actively supported Tony. That's really the only shot that he's got. This piece of junk. It's firing at me. Look at that. ET7 and a Stewart. Bet that won't go very well. That's bad, isn't it? He's gonna pop out and I'm gonna kill him. Or not. No, he's just kind of stuck there, isn't he? Ooh. Are you still alive? There he goes. I'll tell you, I can't take one more hit. That part I can't say confidently. I'm not making it out. You're alive. No, two tanks down's enough for me, man. I mean, it's not, but we're losing. We're not winning this match at all. Absolutely not. There's the M8A1, who is always on me. Yeah. No, he's always on me. That was a Panzer 3J. I just increased my Nishi tank from 525 horsepower to 871 and a half. Not bad. Yeah. I only saw him after because I wasn't looking directly at him, I was looking at the M8A1. Which I should have done. That was a stupid move. Someone left. I think that was Federal, bruv. Well, he was fun while he lasted. Well, I don't want this gun. I want my extra pen gun. And then when Hippo team comes in 2 days, I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna buy it with my money. It'll be great. How's my crew looking? 50% on all. Look at that. How many research points do I have? Only 5,000. We're half? Actually, no, we're not. Oh no, I have 0. Oh, I need to actually play with the T-20 in order to get XP with it. That makes sense. I'm stupid. Should I rush 2 people? Well, of course you should. That's the only option that you have. What other option is there? Brothers in arms. The gunner. Sorry there. We'll do quick aiming. And this, I need more speed. Bulletproof. Oh, I just need an engineer. Sorry everyone, this is the boring part. Oh, we have more people in. Welcome, new people. Hope you'll enjoy the stream. We're gonna get back started shortly. I'm just getting this tank outfitted. Magazine? This thing's mag loaded? Shoot. Got 3 before death. Well, you almost got all of them. That's good enough. Anything else we want to talk about? Oh, yeah, how's everyone been? I'll ask that. How's everyone been today? I've been alright. How sure have you been? I've been good. That's good. How's everyone else been? The other two people that are watching. Or you don't have to. You don't have to talk. That's okay. As long as you enjoy. Alright, that's the main goal of this. So. This thing is horrifying. Look at this thing. This thing's stupid. This thing is so dumb. Ooh, it drives nice though. It wouldn't be very good for sniping because of how big it is. Obviously. Spotted by who? By you. I had to do a makeup mile at school. I got a 5:55 to varsity. You're in a mile in 5 minutes? Or in like 6 minutes? What the hell is that? What are they feeding you, Asher? What do you eat? What do you consume on a normal basis? It's probably not cottage cheese, so I guess you're doing things better than I am. That's the cruiser 4 that shot at me earlier. I'm still on you. Caught you. You guys pretty good. Look at him. Let him go. I got a comment from a YouTube communist. Or at least someone who really hates capitalism. They should add a big no, you mean the I don't remember what it was called either. The Carl Durat 040. Yeah, it'd be really funny if they did. It's on one of the maps. Or, no, that's just the Gustav cannon. But yeah, if they put in the 040, that'd be really funny. The Federation literally did everything they possibly could to screw them over, and they still lost. That's the funny part. Spotted. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, his turrets turned slow. Shoot, I only have to hit him 2 more times. Oh crap. Damn it. One more. You, I see you. I don't know where you're going. Tell you what though, this fella right here is the one that I can get a Sturmtiger. It's in the back of Germany's artillery. Yeah. Isn't that the one that fires the 400mm rocket? Or the whatever it was rocket? 200mm. He went into the river and disappeared. There he is. Hello there. Crap. He's gonna kill me before I kill him. Go, Chi-He. Go! I believe in you. Got in the way. Good job, Chi-He. I think, let me check. If it has a giant barrel with a rifled barrel on it, that's what it is. It looks like a triangle. I mean, they all kind of do. Finally, I managed to deal with the dumb restriction, and now you can watch my stream. They put a restriction on my stream? Are you kidding me? Anyway, welcome back. You did miss the little face cam that I did, but if you want to see it, you can go to the beginning of the stream real quick and then come back. We're talking about Girls in the Panzer and the Sturmtiger. I think my VPN is being messed up. Okay. I'd rather have that than get my stream be restricted. So it's a plus, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, that's the Sturmtiger. Yeah. Anyway, Hilda, welcome back. You know you missed the last one, but I tried to tell you about this one. So that way you'd be here on time. Because I know you wanted to see it. But now we're live. You know, I can see the stream on my laptop instead of being on my phone. That's fantastic. Research. Which be nowhere near enough. That's okay. Oh. Ooh. Wait, what are the stats? Better pen? It is better pen. Mostly better pen. Doesn't do as much damage. These tiny little automatic guns do mess me up though, like all the time. I have no more training, or I have no more XP left, but it's okay. Anyway, as I was saying while you were switching your device, I'm glad you made it. tried to tell you that I was streaming this time. I did waste like 10-15 minutes on stream time because I didn't realize that my OBS had set it to private again. So for some reason I have a random tank that I have no memory of, but it's German and has to be at least, so it has to be at least mediocre. What is it? The thing with German armor is that it's not mediocre. It's just the production is mediocre. That's the problem with them, right? They're fantastic vehicles, but overall they're very, very hard to work on. Let me load into them. Well, you can see it on the front page. It'll tell you what it is. Look at how long this barrel is. It's so dumb. I mean, at the same time, look at how big the tank is, though. Well, it's not that big for having so many people in it. Oh, wow. As usual with Soviet vehicles, I have 0 gun depression. I cannot look down. Panzer B2. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I'll give it a look shortly. After this match, we'll give it a look. I'll see what it is. Well, I rode through the desert on a horse with no name. I was glad to get out of the rain. Oh my god, the M8 A1's actually on my team this time. That's amazing. I'm getting hit by a... Oh my god, someone else actually using the Stug. And he's messing me up. He's messing me up. Oh crap, that's not good. He just messed me up. That Stug just screwed me up. Did you see that? I got pwned. That was sad. It'd be really funny if they let you push your teammates. I just pushed this guy off the cliff into the water and he dies. He's hiding behind the rocks. There's the Stug that was hitting me. Okay, I can kill it. Oh no, I can't because it's a Stug, that's right. When it's facing forward, nothing can hurt it. He's over there. I got this thing will hide in a bush. Time 95 down there is just going ham. Sorry, man. Oh my god. The hell is a Soviet tank doing in the mountains of the Caucasus? Aren't the Caucasus in Russia? Is that it? Aren't the Caucasus are in the Russia are in Russia, right? The friggin' Caucasus Mountains. I mean, it'd be perfectly reasonable if they were. I don't know if they are. Oh no, it's not. No, not even close. I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. Okay. Panzer B2. Oh. Oh, it's a B1B, but captured. The northern parts, so they are in Russia? I don't know. I'm not good at this thing. Okay. I'm bad at this. I think yeah, they're mostly over there. I knew probably I think a little bit of them were. Select chapter. No. Well, I don't want any of these. These chips? No, it's just gold. Alright, chapter 1 then. You can get gold from this. I'm gonna need that then. I need gold. Wait, is the gold in the improved pass? I think that's what. Yeah, I think the ones in yellow are the improved ones. Look at that. Okay. Also, this tank, as in it good. It's just a B1B, but not. It's a B1 bis. However you want to say it, I won't stop you. That's literally just what it is. Know how to find the surface area of a rectangular hexagon divided into 6 equilateral triangles, each with a perimeter of 18. So a hexagon has 6 sides divided into 6 equilateral triangles with a perimeter of 18. Well, triangles 3 sides. If the triangles have a perimeter of 18, alright, then each side of the triangle would be 6. So you add them all together. And then I don't remember after that. I can't help you with that. I'm not good at math. I never really was. But from what I can remember, 3 sides all equal 6 if you're dividing them in areas like multiplying. I don't know if you'd add or multiply or whatever with those, but that's what you do. I think my house is getting bombed. What can I get for here? Well, this would be great. But I'll save that for the IS-2. I will save that for when I get the best tank. I somehow got into honors geometry in 9th grade, and next grade I'm heading into trigonometry, and frankly I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know how to help you with that. I'm sorry. That's all I can say, because I don't know what to do. Activate research. Look at that. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. I really don't know what to do. Everyone wish Hilda good luck. So you're in 9th grade now, or you're in 10th? Or you're in 10th, and last grade was 9th grade. You don't have to specify, I don't really care. But, I mean, I do care. I want everyone that I know to succeed. But do I really know you? And the answer is kind of. I'm in 9th. Okay, well, good luck. Hope that goes well for you. What are you gonna do after high school? I did algebra in 8th. What do you plan to do after high school? Do you know yet? Oh boy, yeah. I mean, Asher said good luck, Choom, so there's that for you. I think that's the best you're gonna get. I don't know if Choom is affectionate or not. I think it's probably not, because it sounds mean. Well, screw you too, then. Ow. This thing sucks. I'll tell you what. I'm planning to at least try to go to a college in Spain, and I might immigrate. I kind of want to work at a public Spanish library. So are you learning? Oh, Choom equals bro. Okay, so it's like mildly affectionate. Are you in a Spanish-speaking country? Or are you learning Spanish right now and you're gonna move from wherever you are? I want to work at a public Spanish library. That's I have not heard that one before. Oh my god. Look at me go, man. Dude, I'm screwing this guy up. No! I'll kill him before he kills me. No, I won't. No, I won't. What is this? What is this skin? Look at this. What's a map? It's just a map. This isn't even a... yeah, no, it is a map. Look at this. What the hell is this? Anyway. But, yeah, that's... I mean, at least you have your life plan set out. That's a very... If I could give anybody one piece of advice to do, it would be to get your life plan set out as soon as possible. But I would also try and have other plans, like, that are kind of near the same area. So you'd be having... I'm in the United States, but I want to know how to speak Spanish because most of my family is of Mexican origin, and I take classes to learn Spanish professionally. That's awesome. I mean, I don't really plan on leaving the United States. I mean, I will. I will have to. But in terms of living, I probably won't, because I like it here. I mean, I like it here a lot. I wouldn't really want to live anywhere else. But that is good to be able to speak Spanish. That's a good. I can't speak English. I can't speak Spanish. I can't speak anything. I'm gonna start speaking in tongues. Oh my god, you know what? We're going airbag. Oh yeah. There. Alright, to get an old, I'll stop. I think I've figured out how to speak English again. The problem with what I do is I speak very fast. Because I want to try and get information out as soon as I can. When you speak fast like this, you pronounce things really weird. Like your S sounds become like sh, and it'll be like sure man, or like I saw, and it'll be really weird. But the other thing is that you forget what you're saying like very quickly because you're trying to push all the information out as soon as you can. And a lot of the times when you're trying to push out information, it becomes mindless rambling. So I also have dual American Mexican citizenship. Since I'm a Spanish national, I'd only need to stay in Spain for 2 years instead of 10 years. How did you get dual citizenship? I mean, I know that it exists, but I thought it was like very special. I mean, I'm not really an expert on how the citizenship, like the dual citizenship. I mean Mexican national. Yeah. So how does that work? But how does national work? Do you work at the embassy? Do we have a Mexican embassy here? Is that what you do? For a living, you just work at an embassy? If you're in 9th grade, you work at an embassy. That's fantastic. I'm proud of you. Spotted. Yeah, I know it can see me. Anyway, no, it just means that some countries have restrictions on citizenship. Well, I know we do, like a lot. But I don't know how it works for other places. Like I know we're extremely strict on citizenship now. We always kind of have been. We've always had a really weird citizenship system that takes you like 20 years to get into the country. Which I think that's one thing we can improve on a little bit. But at the same time, there's really, like, you'd have to get into really big specifics on how you do that without collapsing the entire immigration system. But, so what is... I'm getting educated from a 9th grader here, but how does the strict citizenship thing tie in with dual citizenship? Does that mean you're like a... I don't know how to explain this. So you live in the... Were you born in the U.S.? Or do you have U.S. Oh, look, shaming on me. Yeah, I know, because I'm stupid. But I mean, who else am I supposed to trust on things about immigration than someone who's of Mexican descent? They're the experts at it. I don't mean to be racist. That's just a joke. I mean, I don't really hate anybody. I'll make fun of everybody. I mean, I can do the Arabic thing because my family. Well, I can do the Persian thing, but they all sound the same. So, I mean, if I do one, I'm doing all of them at the same time. Even like Hebrew sounds the same. So I think they're even more roll in on the like the throat clearing noises. But how does the strict citizenship thing tie in? Do you have U.S. residency, but you have Mexican citizenship, or do you have literally full dual citizenship? I can make fun of the French. I think everyone should be able to do that. They make fun of themselves. They're also just a joke. I was born in the U.S., but because my parents were born in Mexico, I qualify for Mexican citizenship because we're... Okay. So, that makes sense now. Alright. I get it. I'm a little bit stupid if you haven't picked up on that. Why do they always kill my radio operator? Ah, you missed. Ah, I hit you. I have dual citizenship. Okay. I was just trying to figure out how that works, because I'm stupid. And I didn't really know how it worked. But thank you for teaching me. Oh my god, he's still alive. Load the gun right now. Load the gun right now. He didn't hit me, but still. I got him! Look at that. I'm gonna have to clip that. Oh, awesome. You seen that? That's pretty cool, wasn't it? Like, the reason that I brought up, like, the resident... The thing that I brought up the residency thing was... Spain is a little funky because I can keep my Mexican citizenship, but I would have to renounce my American citizenship, but I also kind of don't have to. It's weird. Yeah, because with American citizenship, like, if you live here, then you live here, and if you don't, then you don't. It's really weird. I mean, I think you can... And I don't even... I mean, I'm sure you can. You can get your citizenship back if you wanted to, but I mean, I don't know very well in terms of getting actual citizenship. I don't know how that works. But I do like to talk about illegal immigration and stuff, which is really weird, and I probably shouldn't be able to talk about that because I don't know how my own system works. So. I'm a hypocrite on that part, I will admit that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I missed. It's okay. I'm learning. What are you learning? Learning from your Spanish class? You're learning from Spain? You learning from Fortnite? I mean, I learn everything from Fortnite. I think Fortnite is like universal knowledge. Everyone should know that. I don't know. I'm not good at talking to people. Okay, I'm just not. I'm really not. I don't know why I do this. Okay, I'm only doing this because like 4 people watch it, but they have a good time when they do. So it gives me something to do too, because I get bored. So this is like my new thing. It's just streaming. It's the new thing. Oh, we killed them all. They were dead either way. School and the internet. Yeah. I think the thing about the like Gen Z and everything being not as smart as the generation before it. The US doesn't have limits on citizenship. How does that work? How do we have one of the like weirdest immigration systems on the planet, but we don't have restrictions? Oh, cone! Conical! Cone! Okay, that makes sense. But what is US? So I am the great Muammar Gaddafi! We are going to bomb the paint store! Do you mean limits on... Oh God! Limits on citizenship, as in you can just get it back whenever you want to? Is that what that means? I mean, I'm going to assume it does. D28 cylinder. Oh, cylindrical. That's what I had before. I wanted 40 horsepower, sure, why not? I have that money. Alright, look at that. For it. Hell no. The Netherlands, you can only be a Dutch citizen and must renounce all of them citizenship to be Dutch, but the United States, you can have as many citizenships as you want. That's weird. So that's what you mean. I mean, I think I've seen something like that, but I didn't know how that worked, because I don't... I mean, for the 750,000th time, I don't know squat about our immigration system. I know that's really weird. That is an example. Which I think part of that is based into the, like the large immigration thing that we had, 200 years ago. And even just, it was like 6 years ago. I don't know. That's how that, I feel like that's how that plays in, because you can be a citizen of whatever country and then come here and then you're fine. If you think the US is weird, imagine the EU countries. The EU is a failed system. The EU sucks. It is a horrible idea. There's literally, I don't know if it's active or if it used to be a thing. Greece exists, but the other countries fail to acknowledge that they do. Holy moly, just got 10 kills. I can't ever get that many because they only have so many people in the lobby. The EU is a bad system because what it tries to do is it tries to do like what the US does, where we all have the same currency. Mainly because we're also, 50 states, whatever. You kind of have to. Yeah, the Greek debt. Yeah, the Greek debt crisis, and then they tried to pay they wanted help from the other EU countries. They'll try and pay that off. And also Greece is just kind of like a poor place. But what they did was they just didn't pay them because they have more money than they do and they're better. It's all the same currency. There's no value like gained or lost from doing that. I mean, you'd have less money in your country's bank account, but if you're Germany, which is one of the examples, then you'd be fine because you're the largest economic producer within the EU. I'm pretty sure they have a bigger economy than the UK does. And the UK is doing pretty well financially. And there was the whole Brexit thing, which kind of screwed the UK over. Which would screw over any EU country who doesn't want to be part of the EU anymore, because they want to actually run their own system. And the open border policy that the EU has really screwed up their immigration thing. If you take a look at Paris in 2025 and 2026, it's not good. Okay, it's not. It's sad. I can see you. We're not sneaky, Lago. There's your friend, a cruiser, who will kill me. Oh, there. Oh no, I'm gonna die from this. But yeah, the EU is a horrible system. It's just not good. I don't like it. And also because they're Europeans, they're worse than I am. Naturally, that's how that works. If they're not American, they're worse than I am. Right? That's naturally that's how that works. But all jokes aside, I hate the EU. I really don't. I really do. The European Union should have stayed as the European Economic Community. I don't know squat about the European Economic Community because I don't look at European. Hang on. European Economic Community. I'll have to look into it here shortly, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. It's predecessor to the EU. Well, I mean, I figured that, because you said should have stayed as, and I just looked it up, and it said basically the same thing. What is like what's the difference? Is there really like I know like it was the foundation for it whenever from what I just read in 5 seconds. But what is the big difference? I think I think the anteater team is my loaders because I'm getting a 105 millimeter shell every 4.3 seconds. You know what? I have time. They won't kill me. Alright, European Economic Union. Elimination of internal tariffs, quotas, and the establishment of common external trade policy. Established the CAP in 1962 to manage agricultural prices. Provisions for free movement of goods, service, labor, and capital. The EC became part of the European Communities. It was renamed the European Community in 1983, which was later absorbed into the European Union in 2009. And this just looks like the EU. But the EU is like a little bit different. Crap. There's the logo. I don't think he knows that I'm still here. He does. Oh, there's a T6. There's the, yep. Figure. I should have figured. I should always figure that whenever I see one of those, I'm gonna die. Oh, wait, 1,000 credits. That's not even enough for the new engine. I should probably do geometry homework. Do I need to get back on 6 days? That way you can focus on your geometry homework? Or is it not just with 6 days, it's just me in general? But anyway, yeah, you probably should do that. Yeah. Dunno. Alright, well, enjoy the sounds of tank ASMR and me talking about whatever the hell for the next, I don't know, until you're done. Little puddle what I have to do with the hexagons. I mean, so I don't know what I'm doing either, but all I know is that 3 sides. Perimeter is adding all the sides together. So each triangle would have one side value where there's 6. Now how to get you wanted whatever area, or you wanted actually no, I don't remember. I'm sorry. But all I know is that one of the sides of the triangle equals 6. And there's 6 of them. And then I think you probably multiply them from that point because the area is multiplying. So I don't know if you just multiply 18 times 6 to get your answer or what, but I don't know. But if there's 6 sides, and you're turning the sides into triangles for some reason. Oh no, you're turning them into like pizza slices. So if you have like the pizza slices, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just shut up. I'm giving you false hope. I'll shut my mouth. Oh my god, how did you see me instantly? How do you do so much damage? I can't really scare him off either. No, if he hits me one more time, I'm done. Yeah, look at that. Oh, no, I'm done. No, I'm dead. Congrats, you scared me off. I'm going home now. Ask Google. But I still need the apophthegm. I need the apophthegm to do the regular polygon area conjecture. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you're speaking Spanish to me here. You're speaking. He's just a little thirsty. He'll be okay in the water for a little bit. This is a patrol boat now. He saw me instantly. I don't know how they see me. But I'm telling you, these are definitely bots. These are not people. Because nobody plays it on US Central. Salute. I made it. Oh, welcome. I can tell the difference between a Romance language and a Frenchified West Germanic language. Well, Germanic is like, you know, it's based on German. It's like English, like literal German. And then, you know, Romance is, you know, I mean, I'm going to assume that you already know this, but Romance is like, you know, based in Rome. Like, it's like based off of Latin and stuff. Enfer is full French. Well, Enfer is bad.
Пробитие.
I love Soviet gun depression, which means I love something that doesn't exist. Which is also very true if you would, if you looked at the thumbnail. I'm gonna eat beans. That's great. You know what I had for dinner? You know what I had? I had 3 carrots, some, like small bell peppers that I bought at the store, and, just a giant serving of cottage cheese. The Shug family is on the way to the Stream Tiger, so it'll become a hippo. Any Shug tips? I would highly recommend getting the upgrades to make your hull turn faster. So it should be hull travel speed. You want that, because you're going to need to be able to turn side to side fast because your gun is fixed. Oh yeah, Liam, by the way, you did miss a little bit of a face cam that I gave off in the first, probably 10 minutes of the stream. So feel free to look at that if you want to. Okay. If you do want to see the face cam, you can go back, like, I don't know, to the start of the stream where I'm complaining about my my OBS resetting my settings and not having it be not having it be a public stream. I'm very bad at speaking English today, it seems. Destroy vehicles and enemy vehicles destroyed. Are these not the same thing? Like, these are the exact same thing. Just destroy vehicles, just blow my own vehicle up? I could do that very easily. That's one of the things I'm the best at. What is on the tech tree for the Stug? The G, and then it goes into the assault guns. With this, I can actually get the Panzer IV House of H, and evolve from there. If I go straight through the VK series, I can get into the Tigers. I have to say bye to my Bang Boom Bye gun. I just looked at the face cam and thought that's a school threat. Why'd you think of that? Is it because I'm wearing full-on Iraq War surplus body armor with more Iraq War surplus? And I also had you know, my face completely covered up like an ICE agent. Perhaps, yeah. I mean, I don't know why you'd get that assumption. That seems perfectly normal to wear to anywhere. I mean, I would wear that to a wedding. Where does it turn into the M4? Oh, it goes all the way down here. And then it just moves on from here. I'd only wear it to a wedding if I had very intense beef with someone. I mean, that'd be like my first choice to wear at a wedding. I don't know why you wouldn't want that. What the hell is this? Look at this. Oh, bro, this is disgusting. This keeps getting worse. I'd dress like a provo at a funeral. I'm sure you would. You'd probably bring the gear too. Some guy thought I was a terrorist. Well, yeah, that's because the IRA is a terrorist group. So he would be very correct. I mean, I'm the terrorist because I have the bloodline, you don't, but that's besides the point. I'm the real terrorist here. I'm not a filthy poser. We are not terrorists. You are. The IRA is designated as a terrorist group. I'm pretty sure it might even be specifically classified as a Catholic extremist group. That part's probably wrong, but that's what they were. It's just British propaganda. It's not. Why are you bringing the 9-year-old? You know what? That's fine. You can bring the 9-year-old. I'll just start saying like horrible things and they get into his head. Just British propaganda. It was deemed by everybody. Even the it wouldn't be American propaganda. I mean, even the Irish military themselves were trying to hunt down the IRA. Like, not even the Northern Irish military, because that would just be the British military. The actual Ireland, the country military, was after them. I mean, they were hunted by everybody. Alright, oh my god, excuse me, this thing is fully decked out now. Screen. 0mm of armor here. Oh my god, you can turn it. Wait, look at that. Isn't that cool? B-E-N. Why are you saying Ben? What happened to Ben? Bend over? I'm sorry, you can kill me. Yep, get the stream taken down, give me banned. I meant to type beans. Yeah, you forgot an A. You just typed Ben. And you also forgot an S. You forgot almost half the word. If you typed in half of an E, that would just be full on. That would be dedication right there. You know, I kind of wish that we had like half symbols that instead of capital and lowercase letters, if we just had like half of the letter, and that was that. That's just the word or the letter. It's half of it. There was this language concept that I saw where they added like as many lines as they physically could onto different letters. And then that was just how they were gonna write things. And they also added as many curls onto things as they could. Because someone, when they were like 5 years old, would always write their E's with as many little lines as possible, and then someone made an entire alphabet out of it. Isn't C just half of a capital E just curved? Well, I mean like it's just like a really stubby E, like half of the lines are cut off. You would still be able to distinguish it as an E, but it wouldn't look quite right. You know what I'm talking? You know, like, can you see what I'm talking about? If you cut off half of the spines of the letter E, that's what I want it to look like. B E E N Yes, beans. Very good. You spelled beans. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. Is that a 38? That is a 38. No, that's one of those little armored cars that I never really worry about because I can kill them easily. There's a Lago. Mar-a-Lago. Wasn't that funny? That was pretty funny. I'm a very funny guy. Hi there, little armored car. I missed. Sorry. Hang on. Stay there. Oh, come on. Oh, well, now everyone's trying to hit me. So now it's not fun anymore. Yeah, now you ruined it. I don't want to play anymore. Hey, you all ruined it by all teaming on me at the same time. No, I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna try to spell beans in 15 years. Yeah, good job. They'll learn how to pay taxes. You know, one skill I don't think any of the modern American youth knows how to do is assemble and disassemble an M16 within record time. I think that should be a vital skill for like being able to attend college. I think for job applications, instead of you know, making sure you can actually do the job or whatever, and making sure that you went to college or whatever, they just have you do that, and that's how you get in. What do you mean armor not hit? There he goes. He's not doing very well. He's been better. I don't think military schools in my city teach that, but I wouldn't know. I go to a basic public school. I did. Yeah. Ah, crap. I love Soviet gun depression. Oh my god, they're both coming for me. Come over that hill, I dare you. I will slime you. I will touch you. In ways you've never been touched before. In highly inappropriate ways. Are you kidding me? Really, we're doing this? Really? I mean, I guess it's a game to play, but come on, man. He's coming around. He's gonna try and snipe you from there. Screw you too. Yukari free kick confirmed. What about it? Oh, you mean I'll touch you in ways that you've never been touched before? Yeah, I'm a very freaky person. I wasn't lying to him. I will find this bot server. And I will caress the server. Did you see the thumbnail? Yeah, that's a very good point, Asher. Did he not see the thumbnail? The thumbnail was it gives a very obvious, you know, it gives you a very obvious impression of what I get into in my free time. My main goal is to print out a picture of Nona and then just like have it on my wall, and then what I'll do is I will line up my my praying times with the ones that the people who follow Islam do. I'll follow the Muslim prayer schedule, but to her, and I'll just do that and I'll become like a monk in the middle of the mountains, and that's how I'm gonna live my life. It's just me being a monk in the mountains, praying to a printed out picture on the wall of a non-existent being who exists in my dreams. So that's real enough for me. All right. She makes me happy while I'm in one state of consciousness or another. That's all that matters. They're taking the base. We're screwed. No, we're all dead. We lose. You can quote me on that, by the way. You can clip that. You can do whatever you want, because that's going to be my future plan now. No, I'm not going to do what I was going to do at all, which was like, you know, actually do something pagan. Yeah, I will be. I'll become like a. I mean, she's my pagan goddess, so there's that, and that, right? God. You know, for how little, you know, for how dinky these things are, they're very mean to me. They also have infinite amounts of armor. I'll just play this game. I'll just chase you. That's what I thought. You better run off. I don't even know how the pagans work, because I don't really look into, you know, history that far down, or I don't really look into cultures that diverse. But I'm going to assume that it's something exactly like what I just described, so I'm going to say, sure, I'm pagan. And the only thing that I know about pagans is that every man talked about them at one point while we were in a. Or he brought it up on his rant video about my dear friend Nokotan. I would recommend watching, by the way. That was a pretty good video. Paganism is practically every non-Abrahamic religious faith. Oh. Then yeah. Sure. I guess I'll be pagan for her, yeah. But yeah, that's my new life plan. I'll make sure to put that everywhere that I am. Is that I'm gonna print out a picture, like just on a normal piece of paper or whatever, not even on anything like special. I might get it laminated actually. I'll laminate it, and then I'll leave for the mountains and I'll just live there. I'll move out to like. I'll move out to like Colorado or something and live in a ski resort my whole life. I'll buy a ski resort and I'll just live there. And then they'll figure out about my various encounters with the drug cartels, and then they'll get a little mad at me. But there's nothing they can truly do about it. I think bro just created a new religion for himself alone. Yeah, it is for me, because she's mine, and I said so. So, there's that. Bushism? Bushism's for everybody. Nonism? Yeah, that's what it'll be. I'll call it nonism. Not nonism, but just nonism. N-O-N-N-I-S-M. I follow it. It's me. If anybody else follows it, I will go and I will find you, and I will do the Dr. Phil thing. I'm going to throw rocks at your window. To quote him, I'll do that. And then I'll break into your house after I break the window open, and then I'm gonna touch you. I prefer George Bush Sr., he's the better Bush. Nah, George W. Bush all the way. George W. Bush just has that different thing about him, you know. So, I'm always a pro. Iraq had them WDs. Yeah, they did both. I mean, yeah, they did. They really did. They were... Alright, you gonna pull a Hammer Stanley if they don't... Are you gonna pull a Hammer Stanley if they don't join Nonism? No, I'm going to pull one if they do. I'm the only person who gets to do that. Nah, Bush Senior United Germany. Bush... Jr. Invaded Iraq. Well, I guess the other one did, but he did it better, so he wins. Look at this perfect armor. Look at this perfect position right here. George W. is better because he said that the human being and fish can live. I don't remember the full quote. I sound really stupid, and that's because I am. I will pull a Hammer Stanley if they don't join Bushism, though. That's something we can all get behind. Hey, Bushism is a very good religion. So it is where you follow. So George W. Bush will speak to you in your head. That's what he does to me. And then he will tell you things, and you have to follow those things with an unblemished allegiance, or else you get charged with high treason. And then there's like a secondary being, kind of like the Jesus equivalent in Christianity, where it's Colin Powell. Okay, this is the horrible position because nobody's going this way. It's really sad. They're all in places I can't really see them. Now I'll stay with atheism while simping for Kemal Ataturk. Atheism's fair. I mean, that's what I do. Well, I mean, that's what I used to do until Bush started speaking to me in my head. Is H. Bush just God's dad? Yeah. So, how that works is, actually, no, so Bush would be the equivalent to, no, he wouldn't, actually. Yeah, he's just God's dad. He's just there. He doesn't have more or less power than Bush does, but he can't speak to you in your head. That's the main difference between the two. Oh, he's right there. Hi there, person. Boink. Okay, that's stupid. That's just flat out stupid right there. Did you do that? Am I the only person who just witnessed that? When non-believers ask what created God, we now have an answer. Yeah, it was the dude who... So you're just saying that Bush Sr. doesn't have telepathy. That is correct. He also doesn't do as much influence onto the main public as the other one does. As our main Lord and Savior, Bush, does. He will have more... He has more power. Well, no, I just said he doesn't have more or less power. He doesn't have as much power over the people. They have equal, like, strength and stuff, but... in terms of actual faith, Bush is stronger. Now, they actually did have, like, a big God fight overall, but George Bush beat Lord Al Gore by just, like, not very much strength at all. He was very beat up at the end of the fight, but he won overall, so... You follow the commandments of the Patriot Act? Yeah, well, I mean, mainly because he can see everything that I'm doing anyway, so the Patriot Act wouldn't really change anything in my life because he's always watching me anyway. But basically, yeah. Lady Liberty is the angelic advisor, yeah. Lady Liberty is like Saint Peter at the gates. Because they had, like, the immigration center in it. In the bottom of it. Who is the Satan or great evil here? Saddam Hussein, obviously. Saddam Hussein, I mean, Saddam and Satan kind of sound the same, so that's why, you know, you can kind of see it. Everything kind of spills out. And George, you know, is kind of like God, you know, like G, you know, they have the same. It's G. So, what is the Adam apple? The Adam apple is all of the stuff that is restricted by the Patriot Act. That's what the apple in the Garden of Eden is. And see the lore behind the Lucifer thing being tied into Saddam Hussein works too, because I'm pretty sure that we like funded them during the Iran-Iraq war. Actually, no, we didn't. No, that was, or maybe we did. Wait, who did we fund? I might be spewing nonsense here. Hang on. Wasn't it Iraq? I thought it was. Yeah, it was Iraq. So, he was originally good, and then he fell, and then became Saddam Hussein. Then what's ISIS? ISIS and all the little terrorist groups are like, well, ISIS formed after Bush's term, but ISIS would be like little demons, and so would like Al Qaeda on all those guys. That's what they'd be, or like the little demons. Yeah, Al Qaeda's little demons. They're on there too. No, the seven deadly sins are I don't know. They're in there somewhere. Okay, then what's the Taliban, Osama, and Afghanistan? The Taliban are also little demons. Osama's like a higher up demon, and Afghanistan is hell. And then heaven is obviously Israel. I mean the United States. I'm sorry. What about Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is like purgatory. It's kind of like in the middle, you know. It's not really the greatest, but they're not really our enemies either. We're kind of like nice to them. So. Alright, we're talking too much into this, we're not even doing the actual stream. We have 4 people watching, but there's only 3 people talking. Welcome into the 4th person. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're talking about George W. Bush and how he's actually God. What about Antarctica? What is Florida? Well, Florida was part of heaven, right? Antarctica would be like, it'd also kind of be like purgatory, I guess, because we have, yeah, that's also like a purgatory. I don't know. Everywhere else that's not the United States or Afghanistan or Iraq, Iraq's also hell. They're like branched together. Or they're purgatory. And Iran, you know, it's the entire Middle East is hell, which it kind of is. So that's not really an inaccurate statement. But actually, you want to know what Florida is? Florida's a state. It is part of the lower 48. Even though it'd be kind of like the middle 48, because we have the northern one, which is Alaska, and then we have the southern one, which is Hawaii. Illinois, that's also a state. This is part of the lower 48. They're kind of in the same region, but not really. They're around each other. They're very close. Oh, it's Pedro. Welcome, Pedro. Glad you can make it, man. This one's doing a lot better than last night. We actually have everyone who is here from the original here, except Austin and Everyman. They're the only two that were missing. And I'm getting shredded by this tiny little dinky thing. If I'm behind a rock, I have an advantage over it. Oh my god. Sorry it's late. I was watching Everyone's Hates Christ. Oh, you mean everyone hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris. You could not be further. I mean, you could be further from the original title. The original title would be Everybody Likes Chris. Or nobody. Well, no, that'd be the same thing, wouldn't it? Nobody likes Chris. And they don't hate him either. What's the opposite of Chris in names? You know what? That's a question I'm going to put up. If Chris is like a number, what do you think the opposite of a number is? If you put negative Chris, I'm punching you in the face. Why is he only shooting at me? Yeah, Chris. What is the opposite of Chris? Like, in terms of names, if there was on a spectrum, what would the opposite of Chris be? How did he see me? Negative Chris. Okay, dude. Jess. I feel like Jess is a pretty anti-Chris name. That's pretty fair, actually. Do we all agree that Jess is? Yeah, I'm banning you both. You know what? You both are banned. Now you're gone. I'm banning you both. I can't handle this. You had one assignment and you failed it instantly. I agree with Jess. Is Jess like an anti-Chris name? Is that like the exact opposite? I mean, I kind of feel like that. Yeah, I kind of feel like it. This is my study. Your study is in opposite names. That's what are you getting a college degree in opposite names? Is that what you're doing in college? I don't even know if you're in college actually. Yes. Oh, that's your college degree. Are you getting a bachelor's? Or are you getting a master's? Which one? Are you getting a master's degree in opposite names? I mean, I would believe it because you are very good at this, Masters. Well, that's why they call you Asher Master, because that's your name, and it's Asher Masters, or at least is your gamer tag is. That's what. Yeah, that's why they call you that. It's because you're getting a master's degree in opposite names. So what's the opposite name of Asher? Is it negative Asher? Is it Russia? Not Russia, Russia. Finally, I found the apothem. It was 3 times the square root of 3. Wouldn't... Wait, if you times the square root of 3 by 3... Actually, no, I'm not even going to start that conversation because I don't know what I'm talking about. What's the opposite of Optimus Prime? Pedro, the opposite of Optimus Prime is very clearly negative Optimus Prime. Okay. Everyone know. Negative Optimus Prime. It's also all one word. It's not two words this time. It's just one big word. You're kind of right, Yukari. Yeah, it's negative Optimus Prime. Defective, imperfect. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I don't know. Robbie Lowe. Robbie Lowe is the opposite of Optimus Prime. Who is Robbie Lowe? Robbie Lowe. That sounds like a I don't even remember the name anymore. That knocked all thoughts of anything out of my head. It sounds like a Lazy Town villain name. Oh, Robbie Lowe. Well, I guess because the guy's name is Robbie, isn't it? Or like Robbie or something. It was some Robbie. That's why it sounds like a Crazy Town villain. All right, Pedro, we don't need your nerd session. You can be quiet now. I'm sorry. Hey, you can keep going. Yeah, it's negative Optimus Prime. That's it. We already figured it out, Pedro. We don't need you to keep going anymore. It's Robbie Lowe or negative Optimus Prime. I swear if he hits me. Oh my God! How can you see me? How did you get my tracks of all things too? I just have more questions. He's gonna kill me. This game's armor system is so stupid. This is the worst armor system in any game ever. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The armor deflection only works 2% of the time, even when it would work 100% of the time. The Stug was like primarily designed to be frontal armor heavy, and it still doesn't work at all. I think I think War Thunder also works on a health system, but I don't really know because I don't play War Thunder. But at least the armor there kind of works. The armor here just doesn't work at all. Mission 13 completed. $175,000. You're giving me the one resource that I don't need, which is more money. Defective and perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. At least you're finding the answer, I think, so that's good. Garage. I just wanted to look at it. Statistics. Hand of God. No, I mean the defective and perfect is Optimus Prime. No, the opposite of Optimus Prime is it's either Robbie Lowe. Okay, let's have a vote on this. Which one do we think it is? Is it Robbie Lowe or is it negative Optimus Prime? Let's do a vote on this. Should I make that a poll, where it's just up there for the entire time for someone to figure out? Then it's just Robbie Lowe. Robbie. Well, you don't count because that's what you said. Robbie Lowe. Okay, we're going with Robbie Lowe. Okay. The opposite of Optimus Prime is officially Robbie Lowe. All right. You know what we need to do now, Asher? We need to start like saying Robbie Lowe to literally anything in the Everyman server and see how long it takes the others to figure it out. They won't figure it out unless they go back here and watch this. Or maybe one of them is watching right now. Well, no, Pedro is. Pedro would understand. Pedro, if we start talking about Robbie Lowe in the server, do not tell them what that means. All right, just let him be. Let them figure it out on their own. Okay, I get rage baited by Austin too many times in order to be able to not have that chance. Like the image of the wire in the box or whatever it was, the whatever he sent with the wires in it. Okay, he left Everyman and I trying to figure out what that was for 2 hours, and he still didn't explain. Now I'm now just perplexed. You don't know who the Everyman gang is. If you wanna figure out more lore about Everyman, just go to at the Everyman. I've tagged him in posts multiple times, or he's under my comments at like literally anything that I ever do ever, because he's my mom. So go there, and you'll figure out who Everyman is. Everyman is all of our moms. He's every mommy. That's what we call him, because he is. So no, I'm not gonna do that. We need to grind with the T20 with the T28 as many times as possible. Yukari, have you cleaned your room? That's not your question to ask. That's every mommy's question to ask. If you want to know, no, I don't. I still have half of a USGI tent. Who am I talking to? I'm just talking to some friends online, Mom. No, I haven't cleaned my room. Because I have half of a USGI tent on the ground. And I have an East German military helmet on the ground, just sitting there. No, Mom. Go away, Mom. This guy just turned his T6 into a Sherman. That just is a Sherman. Except with 3 guns on it for some reason. Why does this thing have 3 guns? Who decided this was a good idea? Decided putting 3 guns on this vehicle would be a good tactical strategy. Okay, I guess the body frame is a little bit different. It looks really weird. It looks really weird in the back. I can't wait till I don't have to keep using this thing anymore. This thing is the worst. I hate using this thing. Dude, when I get the KV, I'm gonna be killing people because that thing has so much armor on it. I'm just gonna bam, boom, 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 boom. He sees him. He sees me. I'm gonna get sniped by the. Oh, they don't have one. Is that not allowed to this rank? I guess not. Look at that. Oh, okay, now they all see me. Look at that. Isn't that great? They all somehow see me. They're not. Yeah, they're all aiming at me. They're not aiming at anybody else. Isn't that fantastic? How they can all just see me magically, and they're all just magically locked on me. It's because they're bots, but no, I'm not even trying to intentionally play with bots. There's just nobody who plays U.S. Central on this game. They do on World of Warships a lot. World of Warship, it's probably because they don't know what water is. Like, I guess they would in Texas, wouldn't they? And they're not part of the Midwest. They are part of Central, though. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm losing my mind. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'm going insane. No one really knows what's going on anymore. I'm getting railed from every possible direction. Someone has a faster gun than mine is. I didn't. One out. That's because I'm getting shot by 2 tanks at the same time. One of them doesn't even exist. Oh, he's right here. Go away. Go away. No, I'm dead. No, I'm not winning that fight. Absolutely not. No, I'm dead. No, he's gonna kill me. This tank is so painful to play because it doesn't work. I want my old gun back. I want big damage. This thing does no damage at all. It'll pen more, but at what cost? Jesus Christ, dude. I'll probably give it like 1 or 2 more matches and I'll cut it off. Let's see, how long have we been going here for? An hour and a half. Where did 13 people come from? Oh, hello, bunch of new people. I hope you enjoy the stream. I was about to end it off, but now you can stay. I'll stay here just for you. Glad y'all decided to stop by. So how are we all doing today? Let's see, all 8 of you who just joined. How are we all doing today? If you're too shy to talk, that's okay. As long as you're enjoying it, it's okay. Like 12 lurkers? Well, no, because there were 4 people who were originally talking earlier. Yeah, there's 8. 8 new people. There are 10 for me. There's 13 people here. Yeah, there's 9. They all dropped. They all left. They all left. I couldn't hold them. They were patient enough. Alright, well, for those who stayed, which would be 4 of you, I hope you enjoy the content. I'm doing my best to entertain you all. If you want to talk, go ahead. We have plenty of nice people in the chat here. We have me. And I'm awesome. I'm great. I'll solve all your problems instantly. Back to 13. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Welcome back, people. Or maybe you never left and YouTube's leaking out. Anyway, hope you all are doing excellent tonight. And they're all firing at me at the same time. Okay, look at that. Look at that. 5 hits. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. We're not making it. Yeah, you guys, you all just joined in at like the worst possible time. All right, I'm gonna tell you that because well, I'm losing. I want my old gun back. Oh, look at that. Now, okay, here we go. Okay, Asher just says, watch girls in Panzer. That is a very good idea. I would do that. What I would also do is, go find something more productive to do with your time, because I suck. But that's okay. Actually, don't do that. You stay here. You stay here. You clicked off. Alright, we have one more person. We're up to 14 people. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? I mean, none of you want to talk. That's okay. Alright. Now what you could do, if you are enjoying the stream, is go ahead and give it a like. And that should push me further into the algorithm. Now, not by far, but it'll help me out. It'll help you out. You can get some more people to talk to. Maybe you're all on some kind of Discord call just laughing at me the entire time because I suck. That's okay. You can do that. You know, I'll encourage you to say hi, but I won't force you to. I won't ask you to. I'll just encourage you. I'll give you a light little... Sorry, not talking much, mill something on Minecraft. Well, we got... If you haven't been able to catch up, we got a bunch of new people here. They all just randomly came in. But I'm glad they're here. I was feeling a little bit quiet there because I'm thinking here. I'm just thinking, that's all. But, I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, Pedro, how are you doing? I didn't really ask you, I guess. How you doing today, man? Thank you to those who actually did like it. I do appreciate that. There's only 7 of you, so 2 of them stayed. Well, you 2 are awesome. Okay. You 2 are cool. Everyone else sucks. Okay. You doing okay? That's good. You didn't blow your money on anything else? Still sick? I'm getting sick, I think. I got 54 times the square root of 6, but the correct answer was 486 the square root of 3. It was incorrect. I don't know what that means. I think that's bad, so I'm sorry. We have one more person back. Hello, everybody. What are we doing here? Didn't happen. He'll be fine, alright? That'll scab over. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try and climb on the train, or like on the side of the train. Now it's gonna be incredibly obvious, and we're falling. Oh! Are we serious? I damn well hate geometry, and I haven't even started my AP World History homework. I mean, I don't think history would be that bad. I wouldn't want to do homework, but it wouldn't be that bad. Mainly because I've already had to do enough of it in my life, but I don't have to do any more of it. So, we're alright. There's now some people left. Well, I'm one of them, so there's 6 people left. So there's actually one person watching that isn't from the original cast. Then I went up to 8 for a little bit, and then went back down. Now 5. Well, now we're just back to the original cast. Just us, yeah. It's just you guys. They didn't like it, but that's okay. Oh, what do you guys think of the thumbnail on this one? It's a 3-day-long assignment about the British colonization of Hong Kong. Well, that sounds not pleasant. It's very silly. I think it's great. I mean, that's because I made it, but I think it's great. The thumbnail is a 6 out of 10 for me. Well, what's wrong with it? What would you change about the thumbnail? Since you're so good at making thumbnail. What would you improve on my thumbnail, even though it's perfect in every way? I mean, I know that we all think that it's perfect, but you're just trying to play coy with me. It's okay. Every single last one of us thinks it's good. I'm not talking to you, Asher. I know that you like it. 11 out of 10 thumbnail. Well, at least someone here knows what they're talking about. All right, he's not trying to play dumb with me. He just knows what he's talking about. Get rid of that my good boy thing. Well, I am, but that I can't because that's like the main part of this. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just speaking the truth. That's what she calls me all the time on C.AI. While I'm talking to her at 2 in the morning, crying to myself because I'm lonely. You might be wondering, what about Kira? Well, I mean, Kira's fine. Like we're still good. But the problem with Kira, like recently, is she keeps sending me very interesting things from very interesting stores. Which are primarily targeted towards women. They're very good things that women enjoy a lot. I'll let you put the pieces together from there. That M5 Stewart is cooking me, dude. Oh, well, that's because there's like 4 of them. That's why they're cooking me so hard, is because there's 4 of them. Or 3 of them. Whatever. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Me and Kara are fine. But she sends me very interesting things. She also sends me things from Instagram where it's dudes like absolutely covered to the brim in oil doing planks while there's like whimper audio in the background. I don't know how to respond to that. If anybody can help me figure out how to respond to this, I would be forever grateful. Asher, you're more experienced in the relationship department. What do I do if that happens? Is that normal? Is that a normal thing? She also sends me Bakugo thirst traps, which I think is pretty weird. Point limit reached. I don't know what that means. I don't think it's considered a healthy relationship. Well, I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know what to do. Very normals in my... Well, you are also dating an illegal immigrant who is asking for very interesting pictures from you on a normal basis. And finally I found my phone. Welcome back, Pedro. It dropped down to 2 people. It is me and 1 other person, or everyone else just stopped existing. Oh, I think my stream got taken down. Oh, no, I know, we're still here, it's just lagging. We're fine. They tried to take me down. They really wanted to there. They really wanted to. Which is good. But, what is 7070? Is that my point limit reach? Well, I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know how that works. Why is there so much lore I don't know? Alright, so Hilda, I have an Australian girlfriend who lives 13, you know, with a 13-hour time distance because she lives in Australia. And, that's that. That's the lore there. That's who Kira is. And everything else is fine. And, who I'm talking to, Liam, is dating an illegal immigrant. He was from Mexico. Like literally, not even joking, just is illegal. Or she might not be. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she is, though. That's not even me trying to be racist. I just genuinely think that she is, because we've talked about this multiple times. Smiley face. What are you smiling at here? She's definitely illegal. Alright, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can kind of tell by what she sends, so it's very fair. I don't know why Asher is smiling. You know what I always see your profile picture as from a distance, Asher? I know it's like a snake or something, or like some kind of lizard. But, I always see it as like some kind of weird, like... weird dragon creature. I require more lore. Well, okay, well, let's start from one point. You can ask me a question from the lore and I will explain it to you. And I'll see if I can do it in a way without getting taken down from the platform. It's a bird chick. That is a bird chick. That's what it looks like. Well, I think from a long distance away, it looks like some kind of, like, weird dragon thing. In a way that you wouldn't understand. Like, it looks like it's, like, the side profile of a dragon. And it has, like, its wings spread out and there's, like, red on it. That's what I see. It looks like a xenomorph with... Like, that's what I see it as. It looks like a xenomorph with red lines on it. From a distance away. A baby bird. Pedro, how do you not know what a chick is? Anyway, Hilda, if you want to figure out more of the lore, I can explain it to you. I can explain it to you very well. I just need to figure out how to do it in a way without getting taken down. I can see the chick now. I can. I still think it looks like a lizard, like a snake. That was some sort of angry hamster. I don't know where you saw the hamster part. I don't get that part. I think Hilda left. All premium tags are premium. I'm trying to formulate questions to ask. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know whatever you're trying to figure out about the lore, ask that, right? And that's kind of obvious, but what are you trying to figure out about the lore specifically? Yeah, that's Asher said it. Just name something. Just list it off. I'm definitely getting sick. I absolutely am. Where you will find puppet. I kind of just want to know everything. Everything about what? I don't like everything. There's a limit to everything between what you already know and where things can tie in. But I don't know where to start. I mean, I don't know either, because I don't know what else there is to ask that I haven't already explained. Of course, start with Every Mommy. So, Every Man is a YouTuber that I found through one of my friends, who's Austin on this platform. And we're pretty chill. We're like, yeah, we're pretty chill together. We're very tied into each other's things now. I'm his #1 fan, but nobody wants to explain. Nobody wants to try and take that position from me. Actually, well, they do. They just don't want to accept it. Everyone wants that position, but they don't do it as well as I do, because I'm always there. No one else is. I'm always supportive. I try and help him with his life decisions, like getting him to convert to Bushism. Anyway, that's that. If you want to go check out Every Man's stuff, which is a lot better than mine is, he actually came out with a video recently covering special family relations anime. If you want to check that out, it is on his channel, which you can find probably throughout any of my comment sections ever, just clicking on his name or on his profile. Or there's a post that I made a while back, like a few months ago, where I tagged him in a post. You can find him there too. If you look up The Everyman on YouTube, you won't find him. But that's basically where the lore goes there. In terms of entertainment value and being able to, talk to someone, he's really my top guy. In terms of like favorite YouTuber ever, it's probably Markiplier, but that's irrelevant. That's not even part of the conversation. But he's a very nice person. He's a very good person. Where do we go next? Where's it to go next? I don't care much for anime. I hold no love or contempt towards it. Well, that's what he does. That's his entire shtick. Is anime stuff, which is that's kind of my shtick too. But I really branch out into literally anything possible. On his channel, he'll try and he'll try and keep it strictly related to anime. In terms of actual video, my romantic partner. So I met Kira a few months ago, and on Discord, which bad start, I know, but all right. Here's this thing, right? Kira's fine. Alright, Kira's great. I like Kira. But in terms of recently, things have gotten very interesting. I don't know what's going on with Kira. Alright. And then we have, like, you know, more Australian friends in that group area where they're I mean, they're all girls. They all know each other, but although they're all women. But I don't know. One of them like tried to Sudoku puzzle. And then I had to work with that for like half an hour. I've had to do that multiple times actually. The other one, I don't really talk to very much, and then Kira's Kira. That's really where the lore for there goes. And they're all that's really where the lore goes. It's gone really as well as I can expect any of my relationships to go. In terms of at face value. So, what do we go into next? What do you not understand? Are you going to ask about the illegal immigrant next? I don't really have much lore there. That'd be more of a Liam thing to talk about because I don't know squat about her. All I know is that she's not very nice to me. Immigrant, yes, the illegal immigrant. Well, we don't know if we're gonna get into that yet. We're on the bars of Hilda here. We're going down the tracks of whatever Hilda wants to know. I know about. What do you mean? Okay, how do you not know anything about each other? But she ain't a man. You've made horrible decisions. You've made horrible decisions with your life. I want you to know that you've done horribly. I know. Well, you need to improve your situation. I know the situation at Lowe's didn't go very well, and you being gay didn't go very well. But I think it's time for you to go back to being gay or go back to Lowe's. All right. I think that's your best option. Just DM'd you. Well, now I gotta figure out what's going on. Karim, fine if you talk about my lore, but I'm locked in a world of tanks, so if he asks, rant away. I don't really know anything about you, Asher. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I really don't know squat about you, besides you have a girlfriend who will crush your head between her thighs, and then I cry about it. Or will crush your head between her thighs, and then I cry about it. And that and that you also used to draw very interesting things for money, and you make a bunch of money from it apparently. And then that's really the lore. That's really all I know, is that you draw you do draw or used to draw very interesting things. I saw some that you were with some Roblox. That was pretty weird. But I mean, overall, that's really all I know about you. That we both know every mommy. We both play Helldivers. I got you to watch one of the greatest anime on the planet that nobody knows about. That I have to make I'm supposed to make a video on, but I forgot to. Actually, you know what I could do with the Girls and Panther thing? I could give a live lesson all about it. But that wouldn't go very well. I don't feel like that'd make it as far. But if I had it as like a live lesson that I later on edited the video from the live lesson and posted that might be better. I feel like I'm better at explaining things at an active point in time live than I am making a video about it and then having to explain everything through there. I feel like that's a good idea. I wouldn't be able to go into a lot of what I wanted to with the video, and that's strictly because a lot of the stuff that I wanted to introduce was like the soundtrack to it, and that's, you know, copyrighted. I can't really do that. I can do that. No, I'm ranting again, but that's okay. It would go into the I think I randomly just entered an acquaintance group. That's basically what this is everyone from every man, and besides Liam, comes over whenever I stream and they watch my stuff. But you also came over from Not Russian, which I was in that group. I mean, I still kind of am. I still, you know, I'll sometimes comment on his stuff. But overall, I don't really talk to him very much. I don't really talk to Gab very much anymore. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically what you entered. But we're still glad you're here. We've gotten pretty far along. I think we've gone for like an extra half an hour than what I was going to. I'm also definitely guessing that everyone here is quite a bit older than me. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I know that a few of us definitely are, yes, but that's okay. Hey, I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna do horrible things to you. That's okay. That's not for you. That's for other people. I'll do that to other people, not you though. Or not Liam. Well, no, not Liam. I won't do it to Liam. I shouldn't have said well. That makes me look bad. Anyway, we have gone for like an extra hour than what I was going to. It is currently. You've been going live for 2 hours and almost 25 minutes now. I was going to cut it off at about an hour and 38, so we're almost there. We're about 14 minutes off of the border for what I was going to do. Anyway, if we have any closing thoughts or closing questions, I will gladly answer those before we go, so you're not left. I just believe that strangers aren't malicious. In terms of an online streamer where you can hear what I'm doing and I'm actively interacting with you in a friendly manner, that's probably the best idea. Well, that's not the best idea. It's a good idea because I haven't posed myself as a threat. But in terms of anyone online, literally anywhere else, that's probably not the greatest idea. But with me, you're fine, and with like, you know, people you can actually go on their live and look at them and watch them, then you're probably okay. But if we have any closing, and there goes, that's what Asher said. That's great, man. That's his closing thought. Tell him about Kitty Beaver. So we were tasked at one point. We were bringing up. I don't even remember what the conversation was about because I don't think I was paying that much attention. But we ended up getting to the. Actually, no, I was late. That's what it was. I was late to the stream, to an Everman stream. And Asher and Pedro and Austin were there. And WX might have been there. I don't think WX was there yet. He's never there until like way late. Until like there's only been one point where I shouldn't have played with the WX. That doesn't matter. Anyway, Kitty Beaver is a horrendous creation that Asher created which you can see on every man's channel on a short. That's just the thumbnail. You don't even need to watch the video. I would highly recommend that you do though, and go ahead and give him a like on everything that he has. But it is a horrendous creation of the wet cat picture and a beaver with like weird buck teeth that he randomly slapped on it, which were not necessary. But that's what it is, and it's horrible. And it's also like his god now. It's his Lord and Savior. Alright, do we have any other closing thoughts or questions that I can end off with here before I go? I think I'll start ending my videos as I'll just say something cool, like, alright, that's all I've got for you, and then I'll close it off, and I'll just be that. I'll have like Sigma music playing in the background when I cut it. What's with y'all being pagan? Well, I mean, in terms of like not joking, I don't really follow any of that. I don't know what Asher does. Liam's a Christian. I don't know what Pedro does. I'm only pagan when I'm joking around. But we're all pagan because the normal gods kind of suck. That's why, and also because what Asher just said, it's funny. But hot take: all the main gods kind of suck. There's not really a good one. It's like picking economic systems. One of them is objectively evil, or like two of them are like, one of them is objectively evil. But there's like two of them that are also kind of the same thing. It's really weird. Now, which one we want to pick as being objectively evil is a completely different discussion, and we can go into that discussion if you want to. And it gets very heated when I do, because all the religious people show up and they're like, oh, well, I mean, they don't really show up because I only have 3 people watching, which is you, Asher, and Liam. But if we do want to get into the religious conversation, we can end off with that. But for right now, do we have any true final thoughts that I haven't mentioned yet, or that should be made known? Thoughts on bees and beans. Bees are... I had to sacrifice a newborn for Kitty Beaver and watch Girls in Banter. That newborn deserved it. Alright, Hilda asked me, what are my thoughts on beans? Leave my targets a little bit more in game. Yeah, I know. I mean, I usually do that, but I'm pretty bad at that. And I can't really leave my targets without being shot at. Anyway, back to Hilda. Sorry, Hilda. Thoughts on bees. Bees are bees, alright? I don't want them near me, because I know that they're probably not going to do anything to me that they're actually pretty nice. I mean, it depends on the one, but pretty nice. And then beans, I don't really like beans unless it's in chili. I'm not really a beans guy. I'm more of a cottage cheese enjoyer. Alright, so we have we've brought up being pagan, we've brought up bees, beans, thoughts on clankers. So the AI, if we're going into the meme discussion of, clankers, oh, kill all clankers. If we're going into the actual AI discussion, I will just I'll just like grab my main talking points, which will, basically summarize my opinion. I think they're fine, but humanity is misusing AI a lot. It is a great technological advancement that we are not using correctly at all. Anything else? I mean, there was kind of like an awkward pause there for like a minute. Misusing and reliant. I mean, yeah, it is. We're getting reliant on technology. That's not even AI itself, because we're so smart. We are a very dumb species, but we are also the smartest species who have ever crossed this planet. Musume stream when? I have made this public in multiple posts. I'm not doing Musume content, really, besides the, the meme war footage videos, because I don't want the weird people coming over and viewing my content. I want them to stay away from me. So there will be no Musume stream. I do apologize. Misusing and reliant. Yeah, we're very reliant on technology, but I think the idea of the that Gen Z and Gen Alpha are not smarter than their previous self, I think it's misquoted, because we have a lot more. We don't have to do as much to get to the resources, but we have a lot more resources than they do. Than the older generations would, like the great generation, Generation X, whatever you wanna go off of. We're a lot better off than they are, and that might not seem true because of because of the entire world situation. But we have a lot more than they do, and we're actually doing pretty well. Now, I know World War III is apparently on the brink or whatever, and this is like the 15th one in the past 2 years. But I do think that that's just my opinion on that. Is that we are very smart. We are a very smart species. We are too smart that we don't use all of our brain power, because we can use a small amount of the brain power to get the same resources, rather than having to use more of our brain power in order to get the resources, because we don't have to read. If we want information, we don't even have to read, we can just watch. We can have someone read for us. And then we kind of restart when we go back to the 1800s, where not everyone knew how to read. And we had this one guy, and he would just be in a pub, he would read for you. Alright, well, I'm glad you all stayed. I don't believe we have any more things. Liam, I know Asher and Hilga don't have anything else to say. Liam, do you have any more comments? Comments, questions, concerns, Fortnite? Is there anything going on? Before I cut it off here. No. Alright. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope the, what happened to New Musume stream? Well, it's not that I haven't, okay. It's not that I've already done one, and that it went wrong. It's the fact that the Musume community has gone wrong for a long time. If you look at some of my posts that I've made, and some of my short videos, you will see why I don't want to make Musume content anymore. Like, I really did want to, and I wanted to have like a video that was just 4 hours long of me grinding and getting one up to another star level. But I don't want to anymore, and the reason is actually because really the same reason that I left Gab's main server, and it's because all of the people who enjoy pulling pork to personified animals is too large for me to be able to handle. Now, the argument that they are just anime girls, I will not tolerate, because it is the same thing as, in my eyes, as someone making like a lolicon, right? But it's actually like, oh, they're 20 years old. Well, no, right? Because they don't look like you can't. Alright there. The trope is just too common for that to be the case, right? So when we go back to the horses, okay, so I'm gonna interrupt myself here. What even is Uma Musume? It is a game, which was, I believe, it was originally an anime, which was made basically to bring the personalities and the legends of old Japanese racehorses to life and give them a little story. And they're all kind of together, even if they've never met, and they're all based on their real life counterpart. That's what Uma Musume is, and it became a huge thing when it became a game and it released in the United States and the West, and everyone went over it. And then eventually when something gets big enough, like with Enfield, it's barely been out, and we already have so many horrible things, and it's horrible. But all of the reason why I don't do Uma Musume content is because people like pulling their pork to animals. And when we come down to the legal terminology of what is an animal, well, I mean, I would say that Uma Musume would be considered animals, both because they're a subhuman species. I mean, humans are also technically animals, but we don't view them as animals because we're too smart. That's why I believe we categorize the system. But back on track. I don't do Uma Musume content because all of the weird people in the other communities have slowly moved in, and they've just grabbed and they've pulled, and they've made the game's reputation go down. Now I was just talking. I forgot what I was talking about just 5 seconds ago. Oh yeah, I was talking about what, like, the animal terminology. Now I wish I never asked these questions. Yeah, I know you've gotten me going on for another 14 minutes. It is. But I'm going into this because I want to be very in depth with my opinions here, and I want people to really understand where I'm getting at here. When we go into the terminology of, like, well, what is the animal, right? The Uma Musume would be the animal, right? Because they just are. I mean, Uma Musume literally translates to horse girl in English, right? So that is, it's like, would you consider a cat girl an animal? Well, was the cat girl previously a cat that turned into a human, right? It's where we get this bridge. I feel like you know, the cat girls and the cat boy genre of dating, it really depends, honestly, on how you execute it. I believe it's fine, but with the way that the Uma Musume community is executing it, they are simping for the actual horse, and they acknowledge that it is an animal rather than acknowledging that it is an animal girl. And that's where I have the problems, and I don't want those people coming. So that's that. Alright, we don't have any more comments, questions, or concerns for me to talk about. I'm going to go on, and I'm gonna end the stream. Hope y'all enjoyed. I hope anybody new who was here or is back right now for the ending. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, go ahead and like the stream, just so, you know, more people will end up seeing it at some point, or they'll end up seeing my things. And I will catch you all when I do this again at some point tomorrow, or at some point whenever I feel like it. Alright, that's all I've got for you. Boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, boom, da boom, boom, da boom, boom, da boom.